Alright, so let's talk a little bit about notation when it comes to derivatives and functions. So let's say we have a function, and our function is, let's say, f of x. So how would we denote our first and second derivatives? So our first derivative would just be f prime of x, and our second derivative would be f double prime of x. So that's really simple. And let's look at another case. Let's say our function is g of x. Then our first derivative would simply be g prime of x, or our second derivative would be g double prime of x. And that goes for any function. We could have a function named h of x. So then our first derivative would be h prime, and our second derivative would be h double prime. Now let's say that our function is y, which we use in most cases. Y equals x, y equals x squared. That's what we use most of the time. So the first derivative of y can be denoted in two ways. It could either be named y prime, or we use dy over dx. So that denotes our first derivative. Or our second derivative can be y double prime, or d2y over dx squared. So that denotes our second derivative of y. And as you see, it's not that complicated. We just need to get used to using these notations, because that way we don't get confused.